A blessed day to each and everyone. Welcome to Homeroom Guidance, Quarter 3, Module 12, My Career, Our Hope. Let's begin with our objectives to describe the connection of work needs of the society and global economy, to appreciate oneself and their possible contribution to the desired profession or career, and plan for the ways to contribute to the desired profession or career to the society and to the global economy. As you continue your journey towards self realization, you may also discover the importance of choosing the right career as a tool to respond to the needs of society and contribute to global economy. The crisis situation caused by the COVID-19 pandemic may introduce careers or jobs that you might consider to pursue. This module is intended to guide you to decide for your career and life as it contributes to society. The different career objectives or activities for you in the previous modules may have helped you personally decide on your career to pursue. This activity will allow you to plot on your chosen career and see how it will possibly affect your family, the societal needs, and eventually have its impact onto the global economy. You have to write in a clean sheet of paper the diagram. This will serve as your guide, and you have to answer the question in each box. You have to make enough space for your answer. For instance, what is my career profession? Then you can write and answer how can you help your family through your profession by just having a stable income that will support my parents. How can you respond to the needs of the society by helping the people suffering COVID-19 virus? And how can you share to the global economy by means of paying your taxes? For a deeper appreciation of your realizations in the previous activity, you will write a short poem called I'm Proud to Be a Future. And then you have to write your profession. For the first stanza, you have to tell us how can you help your family through your career. Second stanza, how can you possibly respond to the needs of the society? And the third, how can you share in the global economy? So this is just one example of the poem that you have to create, and you have to answer the following questions after creating a poem. On how do you feel after writing your own poem that reflects your own contribution to your family, the society, and the economy? And you have to write down your thoughts in your homeroom notebook. Keep in mind that your career choice will reflect the roles that you will take to contribute in the progress of the society and in the economy as a whole. That's why we have levels in our economy, which are the primary sector. This is includes the instruction of raw materials, secondary sectors, the production of finished product, and tertiary, that is the service provision industry that is given consideration in choosing a job or career. Let's talk one by one. For the primary sector, we have the agriculture sectors. The resilience of agricultural sector has been tested by COVID-19 pandemic. However, the supplies that must be distributed to markets had been able to be utilized to have a balanced food distribution. It is very important to consider the shipment of these products for the transportation sector is also affected by pandemic. We also have the petroleum and oil, wherein the prices went low and slowly swerve up and down as an effect of the unstable economy due to COVID-19 pandemic. We also have the secondary sector, which is the manufacturing industry. They are all severely affected by the present pandemic locally and internationally. This includes the importation and the exportation issues, staffing difficulty, and limited workers stood out as a key concern for these kinds of businesses due to the disruption to supply chains, quarantine protocols, and self-isolation policies. We also have the education, wherein many private schools prefer to close due to some of very minimal learners, which will affect the hiring of more teachers and will eventually have widespread socioeconomic implications. And the classroom setting orientation, which has the primary concern of educators before, will take its shift to holding classes through virtual or online mode. The finance industry, on the other hand, has affected communities, businesses, and organizations globally, unintentionally affecting the financial markets and global economy. That's why central banks globally have intervened to ensure balance in our economy. Hospitality, tourism, and aviation, wherein many of employees were jobless due to the risk of virus exposure. Luxury ships around the world have stopped its operation, causing millions of its workers to go back home. That is why, of this time, however, there are travel flights that are allowed, especially for those who are working overseas. And the hospitality and travel industry are the most hard hit sectors of this pandemic. Real estate and housing sector, you can expect a decline in customers in this sector because people have lesser income, which affect their paying capacity. And this sector have its chance because people desire to have their homes as part of their basic survival and safety. Sports industry, for students in the sports track aspiring to pursue a career in this field, you have to consider that this pandemic has really affected the conduct of sport not only locally but worldwide. And it is best hoped that effective ways of doing sports will come its way. And we also have information technology, media research and development. This is had been signed recently by President Duterte about the Senate Bill 1520 that grants full scholarship to deserving and qualified students aspiring to take medicine and become a doctor, but are economically rather incapable to finish the degree. And this law will give chances for more students to secure a better future and at the same time contribute to society and the global economy. For the food sectors, this is the one set of this pandemic. The food sector, including food distribution and retailing, has been under strain as a result of people panic buying and stockpiling of food. In this time of pandemic, it is very important that we consider the choice of career according to the demands and needs of the present society. Next, you can do it in your homeroom notebook. You have to make a personal plan on achieving your career based on the table below. What is your future career? What are your goals? What are the things that you want for your family? What are the way in responding the need of the society? And what can you do to contribute to the good global economy and your commitment to do it? And after this, choosing a career profession for your future involves careful planning. Along with it, it's not just yourself, it includes your family and the society where your life evolves. Being able to have a clear vision of where you want to go and what you shall do is a guide in achieving it. What particular career class are you will most likely to pursue? And what is the importance of knowing and planning your career path? From everything that we have, you have to ponder this and answer them on your homeroom notebook. How can you better prepare yourself for the career profession that you intend to take? Now that you realize the effects of your career choice to your family, needs of the society, and global economy, what should you do to make it into reality? And you have to share your thoughts and feeling. You have to close your eyes, imagine 7 to 10 years from now, reflect on your future or career profession. How do you see yourself? How are you able to contribute to your family and society? That's all for today. These are my references. Thank you, goodbye, and see you again next time.